Welcome to a brand new series. This is Satisfactory, and it has just released version 1.0, which is just out of early access and is now in the beta stage, which is really good. Now, for anybody that follows the channel knows that I have been playing this game in the past, but I haven't actually recorded any footage of it. I've just been playing this here in my own time, and the last time I played this was probably 1 year ago today, and I'm looking forward to getting into this. Now, a few things have been added into it. Anybody that has played the game will know, or has probably seen the release notes for it. I'm not going to go too in depth into it, and for those that haven't played the game, I'll just end up talking about stuff that you probably wouldn't even know. So let's go straight into a new game, and we are going to go see now what we've got: Rocky Desert, Northern Forest, and we've got the Dune Desert, and we've got these here too here, but I find the grass fields are one of the best, and the Rocky Desert is, again, you can start on it, but I find that the grass fields is just more like visually appealing. There's not, like, I don't think you can go wrong with either two of them. It's all the same map. It's just a matter of whereabouts you start on said map, and then you've got these other two here, which are, well, a bit more advanced. But I think what we'll do is we'll start more easier. I'm going to start on this one. I'm going to call it the grass fields, and I am going to call this, well, let's just call it YouTube. Keep it simple. I'm not going to skip the intro, because if you haven't played the game, it would be interesting to see it, and I'm going to leave everything default, so that's the way to play it. So there's our start, and let's go. Now, while this here is loading up, we'll wait for this intro to come in and introduce us to the game. It's been a year since I've seen this.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit
Construction is so
and
good on this here.
instructions
It's
when
like, if
constructing
anybody's
any
ever
building.
played Factorio,
Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for
it's like
setting
a
up
3D
and
version
managing
of
efficient
it,
pipelines, outposts,
like a
and
first
power
person
infrastructure.
version. Factorio is such a good game as well.
Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation.
I just love the tier system on this here for unlocking different things. That's what I love about games like this here, is that it gives you a goal, like an end game goal, and this recent update as well has introduced an end game
Atmospheric entry in 3,
point on it where you can actually complete the game,
1.
which would be interesting to do, and I haven't actually been able to sort of do that in the pre-beta stage. I know that didn't really have an end game, but there was one thing which was to like unlock all the tiers, and then that was pretty much it. But this here actually has an end game.
Descent phase begun.
Good to go.
Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
Be interesting to see where this puts us. We'll put it in the same place that I have been before.
Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable. Congratulations, you are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2,
So it is pretty much random where it drops you.
System of Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
I do recognize this. So I've been on this map so
First
many
contact
times, I
safety tools
recognize
supplied due to presence of alien megafauna.
where
Adhere
I
to
am.
Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before
Somewhere
leaving
over
the drop
there
zone.
is like poisonous area, if I remember right. Let me just check. I'm just going off my old save, and I think I was somewhere over there where my cursor is at the minute, in the other drop pod. I think there's a poisonous thing somewhere around here. Let me see if we go to the map. Oh. Oh, I have to do the tutorial. So you have to drag and drop different things, so I'm going to drag and drop that to the hands, I reckon. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, I'm just going to skip that because it's all, no, common sense. There we go. Now.
Next objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Okay, so hold V. So we can only scan for iron ore, so let's do that. And those pings you hear are the closest nodes that you'll find. Okay. Oh yeah, and we need berries as well. Make sure you collect those if you come across them.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
We will, certainly. So they're all over here. There's lighting up. And we'll go. We have to keep away from those. Those there will knock you out. Alright, let's get this one over here.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources.
Right.
Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
Okay, so we need to put the hub. Oh, it's seen me. So we're gonna have to do some jumping about here. There's a way to get around these things. Whoop. So see, it does that. You do that every so often, it'll die. They're actually quite stupid as well. Yeah, so see, it's running up to this here. So if you get a bit of height, they're not doing much. Now there is more advanced versions of those. Anybody that's experienced in this game will know what I'm talking about. There's like different tiers of those enemies, and oh, it has adapted. Do that there a few more times and it'll just land on top of it. Whoop. I want to jab it a few times. See, I want to get it. Whoop. There we go. Now, before we rudely interrupted,
notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine.
An efficient pioneer would build the hub near iron nodes. Further instructions on how to use the build menu.
Preserve the remains for later study.
Yeah, we'll skip that there. That's so the hub is what we need to build. Now, just with expansion in mind in the future, it is wise to put this somewhere where you'll be constantly coming up to it, and you don't want to have to be like running up and down different things to get to it. So I think we will jam it in here because there isn't going to be much space in there, but I also don't want to put it too close to this here because we will eventually be putting what's known as a drill on it. Bit like Factorio, there's drills you can get to put on to like nodes to auto mine them, and I'm wondering if I can actually put this up here. Pretty cool up there, so it would. We can move it around if needed. It's not like as if it's
hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective.
Right. So just to put it into a nutshell of what this here thing is. This is like where you construct stuff and where you can also like do your tiers. This is how you unlock different tiers to doing different stuff. So at the minute we are pretty much like Steve in Minecraft, where we start off with our fist and we have to like hit trees and stuff and hit nodes. We want to be able to unlock different tiers so that we can unlock things like drills, so we can mine that there automatically without having to do it with our fist or whatever. And then being able to actually process the ores into the likes of like metal and then make components from them. So that's what this whole tier system here does. You will see this as we go along, but it's self-explanatory. Now, let's see. We need to make some iron rods and all this different stuff as well. So I'm just going to process the rest of this here iron ingot, and then we're going to make some rods and make some plates. There we go. So that's rods and plates there. And let's see, what should we do? So we're on tier 0, hub upgrade. So we need to make an equipment workshop, a portable miner. Oh sorry, these are rewards. So we need to put 10 rods in. I keep forgetting that they've changed that recently. So we need to make 10 rods, and how many have we got so far? 4. So let's break this here. Now this is the easiest one for unlocking, as you'll see in a second. So we're just going to process enough here to make 8 of these. Oh, a bit more than we need, but it doesn't matter. Double click that into it. And upgrade hub.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame completed.
As you can see there, it adds a wee bit onto it.
The portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 2.
So Hub Upgrade 2 is just making some more of these here on plates, and this will unlock things like smelter, power lines, copper ingots, wires, cables, and scannable resource like copper ore. Now I just want to check, did the other one introduce... It did, it introduced the portable miner. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put 3 of these... Oh wait, how many nodes are here? 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes. So we're going to get 4 portable miners going here. So we need to make the... Let me check. How do I do it again? I just can't remember the top of my head. There's a way to make like certain assets. Let's stop there for a second. Is it Q? Yes, it's Q we press. And we want to make the equipment workshop. So we need 2 more plates and 2 more rods. Let's see if we got enough now. There we go. And we are going to put this relatively close. I don't want to put it too far away. And I don't want to put it in a way where it'll like block stuff as well. I think it would be wise to put some around here. Let's put it right there. So we need to make 4 of these here. So that requires... let me see now. 2 plates. There's a way to add these here, isn't there? Add to-do list. Right, there we go. So I've added 4 there. So that gives you a to-do list as to what you need to get. So we need to get 16 iron rods. So let's do them first. And 8 plates. So I'm just going to process the rest of this here. Right, let's get some more iron. We might actually have enough to build 1 portable miner. At least that'll get things going. Can we? No, we're missing 2 plates. Let's just get some of this here first. Actually, I think it might be quicker just knocking these here down. You get a load out of these, so we get 9 at a time. You have to break these here down anyway first, because you'll not be able to place the drill down on top of that. Oh wait, portable drill, I don't actually think you have to put it in the middle. I know it's drills, the automatic drills, the other ones that are powered, they have to sit slap bang in the middle of these, but portable drills, I think you can get away with just putting them around the edges. I'll test that theory now in a second. I just can't remember at the top of my head. As I said, it's been about a year since I've played this. Right, should be enough. Right, let's get this. Just make 2 of these. I think you can put them next to each other. Let's see. I want to put it somewhere close. We can. So it doesn't actually have to be in the middle. So they're going to set themselves up and then automatically mine. There we go. Okay, so while that's doing that, we need to make some more of these here. Now, it would be wise to start making a smelter to do this here automatically. I'm just going to check the tier system again. So, we can't actually do it yet. It's Hub Upgrade 2 is where we get the smelter. So, we need to select that as our milestone. Put 10 plates and 20 rods in. So, make all the rods first. And I'm just going to process the rest of this here. And yeah, the game offers so much. So, like, you start off like with wee things and you build up gradually, and then eventually you have like a whole automated factory system, a bit like Factory. And the good thing is there's train systems on this here as well, where you can transport, you know, like ores and different materials around the map, which is pretty cool. How many need another 2 of these? And that should be enough. I'm gonna make another 2 drills first, and then because they'll only go to a maximum of 100 before they stop. Let's see, double click these and put one through here and there. Handy. Okay, so while that's doing that, let's get the 20 rods going here first. And the 10 plates. Let's get some more. There we go. Get this here, double click, and upgrade hub. There we go.
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed.
Now,
The
see this
smelter
power
can
module
turn
on the
raw
back?
ore such
This
as
is what's
copper
going to
and
power
iron into
factories.
ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fixit technology. Fueling the biomass...
Yeah, so in a nutshell, what she's saying there is you need to get like wood and different fauna, which is like leaves and stuff, and burn them in this here. Burn them produces power. Runs things like smelters and other factory elements as well, but you will see them as we go along. So I think in our to-do list, I think we need to actually make one of those. So let's go to production smelter and put that in our to-do list. There we go. Just put a 1 on that. And we need to get 5 rods and 8 reels. So we need to be able to find copper. That's a slug up there. That's called a power slug. We're not going to collect that just right now, but you will see what they're for, and they're very, very useful. So let's get the rods made here first. Collect some of this here stuff again. 72. That should be enough. We need to get 8 reels, so we need to either find a crash site or find some copper ore. So we're going to hold down V and we're going to go to copper ore. Right, so there's one over here. 260 meters or so. Now we only need a small bit of this here. Not much. only a small bit. There's something up there to collect. Just gonna ping it again. Oh, it's not up there, is it? Sometimes to be in the most awkward of places. Oh, there's one of those. Just gonna check the coast is clear. Gonna keep jabbing it. I wanna kill it. There we go. Grab that. And then grab this. Right, that's good. So we got 28 out of that, should be enough to do that. What else is around here as well? Yeah, I know exactly where we are. I know this map pretty well. Well, certain parts of it. So we've pretty much started on the opposite side of the ravine as where I'm used to being. I started on my first game over there. But it's nice to start somewhere else. It's different for a change. No, changing the scenery is nice. The thing as well I like about this is that it adds, see up there on top, on the hub onto your thing. So if you get disorientated, you know where it is to go home. What's this here? Bauxite, what's that? What is bauxite again? I'll mine it anyway. I think that is used... Oh, some nuts. I don't actually know what they are, but I call them nuts. You can eat them.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
Yeah. So we're going to put that in there. We just don't know what it's for yet. Oh, is she talking about the nuts or is she talking about the bauxite? I don't know which, but we're going to put them in there anyway. Along with that as well. That there will be used later on. So they're all munching away there at the minute. That one there looks like it's full. What are we doing at the minute? Oh yes, we're making rails. So we need to produce 8 of these here. There we go. And then get 8 of those. And then we go and get our smelter. I'm going to put the smelter relatively close. I might actually just get rid of that. And put the smelter somewhere here. I want to put it somewhere close to this smelter. And I want to turn this here around so that we hand feed it and then it goes into a box later on. We will turn this around eventually, but I suppose it would be wise to do that and put it maybe over here. I'm just trying to, no, future plan, let's put it around this side because the aim is to put a drill here and then eventually pipe this in. So I think it would make sense to have this going here and then going into a container whenever it's finished. So I'm going to put this here. And then we're going to hand feed that. Oh, I put it too close. I need to put a storage container first. I need to get 2 of those going. How do I make a storage container again? Oh, I can I? Can I do that yet? Which one adds the... Where do storage containers come in? I definitely can't make them yet, can I? Let's just check. Well, let's put this back somewhere. Let's put this over here. I'll just stick it there for now. Don't think you get it in here. I just can't remember the top of my head. No, you can. I don't think we've unlocked storage yet. So, it actually wouldn't do any harm to put that smelter down right now. Until we do. Let's see, turn it around. I think we'll be alright there. Power, let's get power lines as well. And join that to this here. Missing, oh, cable, missing. Let's make some more. Right, there should be enough. That there to... There we go. So now that's hooked up to that. And now we just need to collect some more of this here stuff. And shove it in there. Let's do copper first. And now we need to get fuel and put it into that. Wood's the best. But we can only get small trees, I think. Think first. Or these wee bushes around the area as well, you can pick them up. It's also good as well to do, you know, like housekeeping as well, just keep everything sort of tidy as well, so it's easier to see. But I think you do pick up wood as well, as you pick up bushes. I've already picked that up, that's alright. There's a berry, take that as well. More bush. Just pruning the area. There should be enough. You can also take fall damage as well in this game. Just in case you think that I'm not. Right, so that's going to produce iron. So let that work away. And stick some leaves in this thing as well. Oh wait, we can't because it's running on it. So that's burning wood slowly enough there, but enough to get that going. So the next thing on the list to unlock is Hub Upgrade 3. That gives us the constructor, the power pole, concrete screw, reinforced iron plate, and limestone. So limestone's used to make concrete, and then concrete's used for like different stuff as well. And then you get the constructors for construction different materials. So we're going to select that milestone and let's get it going. So we need 20 plates, 20 rods, and 20 cable. Hopefully we have enough copper to do that. I don't think we do. Oh, maybe we do. Let's make that. And then we need 20 rods. I'm going to collect this here. Just it makes things a wee bit easier. That's the whole point of making that. Let's make 20 of these. And then 20 iron plates. Let's get some more iron. $18, $20. Here we go. Bang, bang, bang. Upgrade. So what does that add in there?
Interior furnishing completed. When you make the inevitable in line with ours.
I'm just gonna skip all this. It's self-explanatory. So you got character customization over here, but we're not gonna bother with that. It's not needed. Right. What else have we got? Hub Upgrade 4. I'm gonna select that milestone. So we need 75 panels, 20 cable, and 10 concrete. And doing that will give us conveyor pole, conveyor belt Mark 1, and 3 inventory slots. So let's get that on the way. So we need to go and get some more copper. Gonna make a form. Let's see, let's get a few more of these here. Jam that in there. Keep that going as much as possible. The more the merrier. And we will need to build another one for doing copper and set up for these. Just in fact, what I might actually do is take this here and pick up the miner, and take and put those two over there, you know, to do the copper. Let's do that. And next time we'll let them run away. That'll give us 200 copper out of that, and enough to build different things. Eventually we will. That there noise you just heard, that's just it running out of energy. Eventually what we will do is we'll put a belt going from this here pile over to the hub. Just keep everything just centralized. And then eventually when we have things good and going, it'll just be a matter of creating some shorter belts. I am very tempted to actually move back to the original position of where I used to be. Where's the stuff in my inventory? There we are. Let's throw these here and here. Directly. I am very tempted to move back to where it was originally in the game when I first played this, because there was quite a lot of stuff that was close to each other, and I feel like for a starter game that's very, very important. We don't have the inventory space, I don't think, at the minute to lift everything. But I might chance it. It was just over there. And the good thing was everything was centralized. Everything was easy to get at. What to do, what to do. I think we'll leave that to the next episode. Even how much have we got out of these here things? I'll do. Let those work away. And I'll head back to the hub and stick this in the smelter after we get some firewood. So I'm going to collect some bushes on the way back. Hammer the keys down as we go. Oh, there's a load of bushes here. Get as much of this as we can. And more of this. But yeah, the thing is, this is the starter section of the island. If you'd like, it is pretty much an island. The further you venture out, the more dangerous it gets. That's what I've learned. So you come across more like elite enemies and stuff the further you venture out on the island. Does M work? No, it doesn't. M for map. It doesn't work at the minute. Right, let's jam this here stuff in it. Hopefully we got enough logs for that. We did. We got a load there. We got 44. I'm gonna reset this. So if you overload it, say for example you have too many things consume electricity, it'll actually, you know, trip the fuse. Just gonna stop that for now. And we're going to select recipe and go for copper instead and stick that in it. And what we'll do is we will put store all. I'm just going to store everything here. I'm just trying to get into the habit of not storing everything on us, just in case we get killed. It's a pain having to go and retrieve it and all that. Especially from Minecraft and all that. There we all know, don't take as much resources. Only take bare minimum what you need. Nothing hateful than taking half your base worth of items and then losing them to a baby zombie. I defined on this part of the map, especially the small bit, the things that usually get you killed is being a bit complacent with yourself, getting a bit too confident with what's going on. So jumping from heights. The other thing as well is approaching enemies, such as that hog. As you've seen, or whatever the proper name of it is approaching it and just letting it kill you. There is a way to kill them, just like as jumping over them and then jabbing them a few times and you will get them. And not venturing out too far as well, injuring yourself and then just dying. So yeah, just take things lightly. There is no rush to getting everything at once. What have we got? 40 of these, that'll do. And we need to make a few of these wee things. 20 of these, 75 of those. Can we make the assembler yet? Can't remember if we can. I think we can. What does that need? The constructor needs these items here. So we need 2 of those. But I need to make 2 of these. How do I add them to recipe again? So I need to make 2 of those first, and then everything else. So we need 24 screws. Let's grab some materials here. That is bauxite the one that you can make concrete from? I can't remember. I think it is it. Limestone. No, not bauxite. Limestone's the other one. I'm getting mixed up. That's for something else. Just can't remember what it is. Let's make this here first. And then let's make some rods, because we need to make screws. And then we need to make some plates. And then we make these two here. And we have enough to place down a constructor. Oh. I'm not going to feed it into that because it just doesn't make sense to do that right now. I'm going to put this somewhere where we just assemble whatever's needed. That's only temporary there. And then power, we are going to join that to... Oh, we can't because we don't have a line. What are we missing? Concrete and 3 things. So we need concrete regardless. What can we put into that we need? I feel like we always need plates, so I'm going to stick plates in there, and I'm going to stick half of that into it to do it. What's that finished doing? Right, it's done doing that. So let's grab some of this here. And select recipe. I'm going to go back to doing iron again. There we go. Right. I think we're going to call it an episode there. Quite a lot done. We unlocked a couple of tiers there for the hub. We haven't actually unlocked any of the major tiers yet, which actually gives us more stuff to do. It's just getting the hub up is the main thing. So we've got that and plenty more coming up in the next episode. I hope everybody is looking forward to this part of the series. I am going back to Space Engineer soon enough for those that are watching this, but also watching the Space Engineers series. But I am looking to start this new series, just something to do, and then at least then whenever Space Engineers ends, we can continue doing this. But yeah, this is such a good game. I've put a lot of hours into it, and it is worth every penny as well if you're considering buying it on Steam. It is on discount at the moment at 10%. And it does go on sale the odd time during the year. It probably will go on sale again around Christmas. But if you enjoy what you're looking at the moment, all I can say is, if you enjoy Factory, you will certainly enjoy this. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, we've got this and plenty more to come up. If you have any comments or any suggestions at all, do put them down below or visit the Discord channel that is linked in the description. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing and drop us a like if you enjoy what you see. As you know, each like and each comment lets me know that people are interested in this sort of stuff, and I usually try and focus on that sort of stuff in the future. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.